What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. I apologize in advance if the echo is just terrible in here today. We are in my bathroom. As you can tell, we got a little bit of a change of scenery today. I thought it would be good to step out of the studio for this particular video and come in here, change it up a little bit. Change is good for both you guys and me. You know, if I do the same thing too many times, I end up starting to get bored with it. So today I'm kind of taking the stance of some of the other reviewers out there that only do reviews from their bathrooms and talk to you like this. I recently got my hands on the summer pomade from First Hand Supply, and I figured it'd be kind of fun to just change it up completely. Do not only, you know, a review because you guys wanted to know what I thought about it, but I've actually not ever tried this product. I haven't tried it. So we're gonna try it together for the first time. We're gonna run through it. I'm gonna give you guys what my thoughts are. Before we jump into that though, let's get a couple pieces of info about this product. This is normally where I would go to my B-roll and my info section. But since we're keeping it minimal today, I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit about what the brewer, Felipe, told me was his goals for this product. The idea was to have the application, ease of use, hold, and insurance of the pomade, meaning the First Hand Supply original pomade, with the finish, lightweight, and textured styles of the clay. So this, in his words, was meant to be kind of like a hybrid between the two products, which a lot of people love, so obviously I'm very interested and intrigued by that. He says it's pretty versatile. I would suggest trying both on damp hair, but also on dry or blow-dried hair. The product changes throughout the day, leaving a very soft and beach feel by the end of the day. Now, in true pop style reviews, I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at this. Let me see if I can do this. He does this so pro. He just kind of throws it up there. I'm gonna have to like, it's gonna be a mess. Let's just try it. Whoa, I did it on the first try. Look at that. This is the summer pomade from First Hand. It's got a very cool looking label here. It's, you know, their similar label, but it's got kind of like this summer beach feel to it, lots of color. I really like that. And then opening it up, we can see. Now, before you guys start freaking out, this right here is from my Instagram story. When I first got it, if you guys follow my Instagram stories, I actually pulled this out of the envelope right in front of you guys on Instagram stories. And then what I did was I just took a little bit out so that I could, you know, feel it to see how the texture was compared to the original pomade. So I didn't actually take a full scoop out. You can see what I took out here. I left right there. So, you know, for those of you that are conspiracy theorists and want to quickly comment that I lied about not trying it first, there's that. Now the smell on here, this is actually something that I really enjoyed about this. This was one of the first things I noticed. Obviously, when you open it up, the first thing you do is smell it. And I thought they did a really great job. It's got kind of a, it's really hard to describe. It's a little bit floral, but it's not obviously too floral. Otherwise, I'd be choking to death when I smell it. It's just fresh. It's not as strong or potent as their pomade, which, you know, I actually really like the scent of their pomade, but some people are kind of on the fence about it. This completely smells way different than their pomade. It kind of gives you a little bit of a beach vibe, a summertime vibe. That's kind of what I get. It's just a very fresh, outdoorsy types smell. Let's go ahead and get rolling on the first test of this stuff though. I'm gonna use this with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna use it the way that I normally would when I start testing for a regular review. And that means dry hair. I can't stand using everything in damp hair. I do it just because you guys request it. When it's just me personally here at home, I use 90% of things in dry hair. Why? Because I get the best results that way. We're gonna start today by just blow drying. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here while I blow dry. That's just stupid. So I'm gonna speed that up as soon as I start. I am using the Dyson blow dryer today, by the way. I do have the nozzle on here. Everybody always asks me that. I just use it because I like the way it dries. I think it dries quick even without the nozzle, but I figure I got the nozzle, I might as well use it. I don't really have a real reason for using it. I am gonna use it on full heat and full blast, and no, I'm not using a heat protectant because I don't need it. It doesn't hurt your hair. It's gonna be fine. Let's get to drying. All right, so we're fully dry here. You can see everything's good. At this point, I do like to turn the heat down and turn on the cold air setting and just blast it for a little bit with some cold air. I think that really just helps it out, makes the styles last a little longer. So I'm gonna hit that real quick and I'll be right back with you. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I do every single time I'm demoing or testing or anything really. A lot of the times though, when I'm not testing or doing anything, you know, just for my personal use, I will throw in a pre-styling spray or like a tonic or, you know, something like the 25 spray from the salon guy, or I have a tonic that I make myself that I use a lot, or I'll use like a texture spray from Damon Barber, something like that. And but obviously when I'm demoing or showing something, I don't put anything in my hair. As you just saw, it's just damp hair, blow dried, and here's what we got, because I really just want to show what this can do by itself. So here we go. We're gonna take our first scoop here. You guys have to see me scoop because I may be using something else. Flung some out of the jar. One scoop there. I'll give you guys a quick look so you can see that I'm not purposely taking a small scoop just in case this turns out bad. Right away as I'm bringing it down, I feel like it's a little bit shinier on the breakdown than the original pomade. I don't know if you guys can really tell on camera or not, but I got these bright lights right in front of me and I can tell it's a little bit shinier. That doesn't always, you know, mean it's gonna be shiny in the hair. It just, some products look like that. But I can just tell it was a little bit more. As I break it down, let me see. Got a little tack to it on the breakdown. You don't feel any grittiness from the clay yet. It's got a much, what do I want to say? It breaks down a lot easier and quicker than the original pomade. I do know that. And I think it does have a little bit more tack to it than the original pomade too. Those are just some quick first impressions. Now I'm going to start from the back, work my way to the front, and make sure it just tries to get it in as deep as I can to the roots of my hair. So let me just, oh yeah, this is definitely more sticky than the original. Oh, I can definitely tell it's more sticky. And I mean, for a second, it kind of tugged a little bit, but really, to be honest with you, it doesn't tug all that much, and I don't mind it. You know, it's not like it ripped hair out. Not bad at all, actually, for the first scoop. And as you can tell, I mean, I'll give you guys a close-up, obviously, but what I'm seeing, you know, right here is there's not much shine at all. I mean, other than my hair's naturally shiny a little bit because I keep it so healthy, but I can usually tell when a product is actually adding some shine. I'm gonna add in another scoop. I'm just trying to take a look here at what it's doing after just one scoop. And after just one, it's actually got quite a bit of control. I mean, I need a little bit more for my hairstyles, but that's the reason why I'm gonna throw another one in. But after just one, pretty impressed by how it's looking. Now, what I hope doesn't happen is after I throw this in there, that finish goes, you know, way up into shiny level or like a greasiness level. I'm really hoping that I'm not gonna ruin the finish by adding in this second scoop, but as it sits right now, I would need a little bit more hold, you know, to keep my hair in check. So that's why I'm adding in another one. But here we got another one. I really love the way it breaks down. It goes completely clear. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just try to replicate things as best as I can. This is, again, usually what I do. Working it in here. Now, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, maybe I'll try it again with some other products, maybe some other limiteds or something. Maybe we could do this on a regular basis, or, you know, semi-regular basis. I know some of you are probably gonna comment. I always get somebody that comments like, well, I like the way you do this better than the regular reviews. I can tell you now, I'm not gonna do every video like this. All right, so what do I see here? Well, I am seeing the dry aspect or, you know, somewhat of a dry aspect from the clay. When I look at a hybrid and they tell me, well, it's meant to be a hybrid between a pomade and a clay, I want to see aspects of the clay, I want to see aspects of the pomade, and I want to see them working together. And I gotta be honest with you, that's what I'm seeing here. That is what I'm seeing here, and I'll tell you why. So I got the finish from the clay. It's not shiny. I'll give you guys a close-up, don't worry. But it's not shiny like the pomade would be, or, you know, their pomade wasn't super shiny, but it had some to it. And other pomades of this type, there would be more shine in my hair than there is now. So I'm seeing that from the clay. I'm also feeling the dryness from the clay. That's another great thing. Now from the pomade, I'm seeing the breakdown, the application, and the hold. It's holding my hair. It's allowing me to shape it nicely. I can finger comb it. I can use my comb right here. Sorry, I'm trying to like matrix out of the way from the microphone there, but I can comb it like this. It'll comb through without pulling the hair out. Or I can finger comb it, try to get some volume, try to get, you know, kind of a, I just hit the microphone again. Try to get kind of a texturous look. Now, as I'm standing here talking to you and running it through, I do feel a little bit of firming up. That might be the beginning of the only thing that I'm gonna say negative on this. I don't like products, especially clays, to harden up or firm up in the hair. Now, it's not hardening up as we're talking like a gel type, but you can kind of feel it start to get a little firm up, a little waxy maybe. Right now, I'll say if that's the only thing that, you know, comes up within the test, that's fine with me, if that's really it. Because as you can see, it actually looks very good, in my opinion. It looks good. I like it. I mean, it's holding, my sides are growing back in from that bad haircut, you know, and it's actually keeping them pretty tamed. And, you know, the heavy part of my hair right here, it's holding it up nicely. So I can deal with a little firming up. I can deal with it because still it looks good. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look, and then maybe we'll just quickly chat about some final thoughts and wrap this thing up. All right, guys, so there we have it. That's my little first impression slash sort of review of the First Hand Supply Summer Pomade. I am, of course, leaving out the endurance section of the review because I really just didn't feel like it was that big a deal. I think people were mostly just interested in whether this was worth looking into or not, and kind of giving it the run through, giving you guys hopefully a good first impression will hopefully again give you guys that information. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the product with me in this video too. If you did like what you see, make sure you smash that like button for me. And if you want to see more of my content, the subscribe button down there is the best way to do that. You'll get notifications if you turn on the little bell icon there of when I upload. I upload frequently. And speaking of new uploads, I'll be back with you guys again here in a couple days to start off a full week of new content. Thanks again, guys, for checking out this video. I'll be back with you guys again very soon. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.